Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ryan Blaney's Menards Wrangler All-Star Race win from 2022. As always, taking a look at the box. Once again, you just have the generic crappy box with the race-winning sleeve. They made a total of 780 of these things. Nothing else really to take a look at on this box. Let's just get down to the car itself. The always beautiful Menards primary. And it's always good to get Wrangler back on race cars. It is kind of funny how Wrangler went from having their own paint scheme. You know, they had the, full-on red, solid red paint scheme, and now they've just kind of become part of just the regular Menards cars with just the, yellow color with the different hoods. But it's kind of cool to get, a yellow and blue Menards car, or a Wrangler car again. That is kind of their most iconic look in NASCAR, is the yellow and the blue, so that's kind of cool. Of course, does come with a few things. Here's your race-winning stat card. And yeah, the picture is him with the window net down after he took it down. That is really funny. There are the stats if you want to read that. Here's the race winner sticker, which is kind of disappointing because much like the Clash for the LA Coliseum, they had a special winner sticker for the All-Star race on Blaney's car all year. So I kind of wish they would have gotten that again. I think it's on the car because this does have a winner sticker where, usually they didn't put that on. It looks like it's different, so I'm going to assume that's a special All-Star race sticker, but anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. As I said, this was definitely probably the one of the worst races in NASCAR history right here. Definitely one of the most hated, most controversial races ever. If somehow you don't know, it was already going to be a bad race because it was at Texas, so it was already a very boring race. Much like a lot of races this year, there was a insane amount of tire blowouts and such. Wasn't as bad as the fall Texas race turned out to be, but tires were blowing out. You had that one where Kyle blew his tire, and then Ross Chastain ramped off of him. And then in the end, they randomly made a new rule where the race had to end under green. So when Ricky Stenhouse Jr. lightly brushed the wall, they decided to throw the caution like inches before he crossed the finish line to shake the checkered flag. Blaney had already taken his net down because he was like, oh yeah, I won the race. So he took his net down and started celebrating, and then it's like, oh wait, no, the race isn't over. So Blaney gets completely screwed. But luckily, they let him still go, which even that was kind of stupid, because then it's like, okay, so now he's unsafe. He happens to get wrecked. Now the window net's down, and now something bad can happen. It's like, honestly, they should have just let him come down, fix the net, and then go back out and finish the race. Like, at that point, you've already screwed up so much. That would have been the best option. Like, pretty much, I don't think anyone would have a problem with that. I mean, Denny Hamlin had a problem with that, because Denny Hamlin could have won, but Denny Hamlin would just say, like, no, you don't give him a position back. I win now. But I don't know. Just a terrible race. Anyways, let's get back to the car itself. Get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Wrangler. You got Pennzoil and Ford Mustang number 12. Down the side, you have Menards. You have Wrangler down there. Front of the rear wheel, you got Kidd, Richmond, Knopf, Worth, and Wabash. You got CarQuest Auto Parts on the C-Post with Edmonton International Raceway and Dex Imaging. Interesting that they put CarQuest on it. I didn't know they put CarQuest on it. I always thought it was Advanced Auto Parts. So there you have what I think is the special All-Star Race winning sticker. So they at least put it on the car. On the B-Post, you have Ford, PPG, Mazak, Dent Wizard, and Discount Tire. Do the Elites... Can you still pull the nets down on the Elites of these? I wonder if it would almost be worth getting the Elite of this car just so you could put the net down. I don't know. Anyways, you got number 12. You got the NASCAR Salutes logo and all the regular contingencies and such up front. The 12 looks low on the car on this car for some reason. It probably is like that in real life, but it seems like the number is just lower. I don't know. On the back, you have Menards. You got the Ford Michigan license plate and number 12. You have all these sponsors that are normally on the Menards deck lid. You can't really read them because they're soaked powder with confetti. You can see like the Maytag logo, Atlas, Libman, Jack Links, etc. This is number 19, so got a pretty low number there. Snap-on the roof and Ryan Blaney's name on the rear window. Got the same stuff down the other side, but like I showed earlier, this side has Advanced Auto Parts and South Boston Speedway. That is the Burton's hometown short track, isn't it? On there, you got the same stuff. Let's take a look under the hood. Then you got Menards and Powered by Ford. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. But now let's get down to the damage and such. This car really isn't damaged. This car is, as you can see, a lot of confetti. So if you're into confetti, this is definitely for you. But the fact this is just a Wrangler car is more the reason to get this than anything. It is a, unique Menards car that they haven't produced otherwise in this paint scheme. So as far as damage goes, it is really clean. Like you can see the front, there's some dirt and grime and some stuff in the grill. This one does, again, have the carbon fiber pattern for the splitters and stuff. Got the beautiful Penske chrome rims. Down the side, just more dirt and grime and such. You can see more of that pattern on the side skirt. The vents are printed and all that. It is still the Texas-shaped confetti, too. That is the one thing I can say about Texas Motor Speedway that's positive, is I love the Texas-shaped confetti. Looks like it's Texas and some stars, so that's cool. They still have the stars for the All-Star race. I always like how there's a, shelf down there now with the next-gen car, so you actually get a pile of confetti, like, sitting down on the kind of shelf of the car. But more dirt and grime and such, all that good stuff. You see the spoiler is actually really dirty. That looks really cool to have all the dirt printed on the clear spoiler part. I love that. It does have the, coin bank slots is pretty much all everyone ever calls those vents. And again, down the side, just more dirt and grime and stuff. Like I said, a very clean car. Does have the lettering rubbed off of Goodyear a little bit. Not sure what that was from. I know earlier in the race he got mad at, Austin Cindric for, blocking him. So Austin Cindric could win a stage. But that was kind of weird that he was trying to fight his teammate. Like I said, this car isn't a whole lot to talk about as far as the, race win detail goes. But like I said earlier, this is definitely one of the worst races in NASCAR history. On Jeff Gluck's poll that he's been doing since, 2016 or 17, this is the lowest rated race from all the races from all those years. This is, this one had, a 10% yes, it's a good race. Which, who the hell are those 10% of people? Are you just Blaney fans that are just happy? That was a bad race. Said, boring, spread out, couldn't pass, tire blowouts all the time. And then, again, the whole caution flag, window net fiasco. Especially because, like I said, they literally had no reason to throw the caution there. It was just Stenhouse, lightly brushes the wall, and they're like, throw the caution immediately! And then nothing even happened on the restart. It's not like it's oh, well, they got a super exciting restart and a crazy finish. It was just Blaney just kind of pulled out, led the 2 laps, and won. It was nothing exciting happened or different happened at all. It changed nothing. That was one of NASCAR's biggest blunders in a long time. But hey, I guess it worked out in the end because it pissed off Fox enough that Fox said put it somewhere else than Texas, and we get North Wilkesboro back for the All-Star race this year. So, in the end, Texas loses a date, and we get the North Wilkesboro track back. So, I'd say that's a win-win. I guess if we had to sacrifice a crappy Texas race to get that, then I'll take that sacrifice. But if you want this car, it is a brand new release. You can get it right now. I would not be surprised if this car gets rare, just for the kind of, notoriety of the controversy of this event and the fact that it is pretty much all Ryan Blaney's wins generally get rare. So if you want this car, I'd pick it up soon. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that out if you want anything. But I think that's all there is to say. This has been a review of Ryan Blaney's Menards Wrangler All-Star race win from 2022. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.